It's time for a Titan video review. It's time for a Titan video review.
Hey, Titans Ed here, back to do the video review, and as you can see, we are finally reviewing Perceptor, a proper Perceptor figure. I never thought this would actually happen. Just like the Skylinks figure, I never thought we'd get a Perceptor that was actually a microscope. And, well, it claims to be a working microscope, but quite frankly, I couldn't see a dog's hair through... Well, I couldn't see, a piece of twig through that microscope. It's just so blurry and nothing works. So, yeah. Although, it does have a knob that turns, so it has some play features. He does come with his Titan Master partner, Convex, and if I'm reading the bio right, essentially with the Titan Master power he has, Perceptor has officially become the Transformer version of Ant-Man. That is awesome. So yeah, surprisingly enough, this does carry over something from his G1 figure, is that he can convert into a tank station. I'm going to show that off in a couple of pictures, because it's honestly very boring and bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It just kind of, it's bad. And I really don't want to dedicate a hunk of the video to actually showing it off. So, yeah. Yeah, you can also peg his sniper rifle. Up here is, I guess, an antenna. I just put it there so I don't lose it when he's in microscope form. Take a quick look at Convex here before we move on. And Hasbro, come on. Again, completely unpainted. And then the worst part is, unlike previous Titan Masters, this figure has actually been built so the arms actually make a part of the head. And I probably wouldn't have complained of the paint if they decided to keep the legs black as well, just to give the illusion that it was Perceptor's head. I can't believe that for once they actually would have turned around and make this figure just all black plastic, and it would have helped the figure in robot mode more even without the paint, and I probably would have complained. But no, they had to go and give him red legs to try to differentiate him a little bit more, and it just makes Perceptor look goofy in his robot mode when this takes on his head. So yeah. He also has a Titan Master peg on each side of the on each side of the microscope, so you can stand a Titan Master up there. He doesn't have one, unfortunately, anywhere that would make it convincing that Convex was looking down into the microscope, which is kind of sad. But, oh well, what you gonna do? So, I will be right back with robot mode, and I promise to have some pictures in between the this mode and robot mode to show you his tank mode. So, I'll be right back. And then we're back with robot mode, and man, that tank mode looks horrible. Yeah, if you think the Titan Master kind of sits awkwardly in it, you're not wrong. Technically, the Titan Master has no visible seat or foot pegs to go in to hold him in place when in tank mode. There is, and to work where it matters worse, there isn't instructions for the tank mode in the instruction papers. So yeah, it makes trying to find out where the Titan Masters sit kind of hard. That's why I didn't want to film that particular section of the review. they're not going to mention it in the instructions, I don't really see why I should waste time trying to figure it out. But I figured I might as well show you what it looks like. So yeah, now this is his robot mode, and oh my, yes, this is a really good robot mode. It's very much like his G1 figure. I forgot to mention that in his original, in his microscope mode. Man, I know words good. He was able to turn into, his microscope was very much how his G1 figure looked, with some minor changes, obviously, to accommodate Titan Master pegs. His robot mode looks almost identical to his G1 figure, aside from the obviously being a Titan Master head and the way the head is molded. Yeah, the original Blaster figure actually had a faceplate on him, a la more Soundwave-esque. So, but yeah, it was actually, G1 Perceptor was one of those few rare Transformer figures that looked almost identical to his animation model, aside from the battle mask he was sporting. So, yeah, not bad. Almost makes me want to go pick up a, one of those Shapeways faceplates that come with a more G1, head to see how it would look on him. But yeah, not bad. He comes with his sniper rifle, which is a nod to his IDW, comic book, obviously. I kind of wish he came with a second gun. Aside from this, with a more G1-like weapon, where it's more of a handgun, since I don't read the IDW comic books all that much, so for me, Perceptor was always that kind of almost pacifist scientist. And to see him rolling around with this little weapon that would make Yoko from Gurren Lagann jealous, is the word that comes to mind, is a little weird. Now, you can put the microscope on his back, but there's one problem. You have to actually spin it around, and be careful, because it obviously makes him back heavy. And this figure has no real heels. Those bits are actually the cyan? Aqua? I don't know what that color is. But it was those bits that were in front of the microscope form. If you bend them down just a little bit with his microscope on his back like this, they do kind of act as heels, but they're not perfect. So just be careful. Other than that, I think the figure is fantastic. It pretty much updates an original G1 figure in a good way. Like I said, the sniper rifle isn't an ideal weapon. I would have preferred him to have a second gun. And while he technically can wield... Well, it did this the other night. There we go. He can wield his microscope, I guess, as a big cannon. It's still not really a good second weapon. I really would have preferred that this figure came with a second handgun for more G1 purist. I suppose I just need to track something down on Shapeways and have them 3D print me something up, but other than that, I think it's a fantastic figure and definitely worth hunting down and picking up. So until next time, this is Titan Zed saying I'll see ya when I see ya.